It's Richard, aka MetalFan230 here, back with a new video. Just wanted to talk to you guys about two things that have been happening recently. But some stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about, just share my thoughts and opinions. But let's start with the first thing, which is the big main thing, which is just as soon as we thought this was gone, it has resurrected back from the dead. And yep, SOPA has returned. Now, for those of you who don't know who SOPA is, it's this thing called, it stands for Stop Online Piracy Act, which I'll explain it to you in simpler terms, where if you post something on YouTube that's copyrighted, it can not only be taken down, but it's also considered illegal and a felon, and you could also get your ass hauled off to jail, which this will probably affect YouTube a lot. Like, you can't even post any, like, let's say if there's any video gamers out there who want to do any let's play or walkthroughs of video games, they can't even post any like footage and shit because it can be considered copyright. And it's just bullshit, you know. And even if you and even music lovers like me, if some people like to post full concerts and stuff, it'll probably be taken down by the fucking SOPA bullshit because of copyright as a thing. It just sucks. It's just bullshit, you know. But there is a petition, and I'll probably post a link in the description below this video about just to stop this whole thing. Like, it'll probably never pass like it did the last time about a year and a half ago. But come on, it's back again. Yeesh, come on, give me a break. In other words, to just wrap up this topic, it's just SOPA's bullshit. This whole thing with the internet and other stuff is bullshit. Yeah, that's just my thoughts. Just tell me what you guys think of that whole thing. Another topic, which is about the whole controversy with former Korn drummer David Silveria. Now personally, I still consider David Silveria one of my personal favorite drummers, despite pretty much his behavior that he's been displaying recently. But anyway, now let's go back to probably around the time he actually left Korn, and back in 2006 when he departed. I mean, he didn't really say much about why he left, but he always knows that he said that he went on a hiatus, which now I think that he actually left for good. Now, I think the drama didn't really start until probably a few years later, probably around 2012, I think, when he had joined Korn Space, which is an old fan site that no longer exists, which he had sort of did an interview with one of the guys that worked at Korn Space, that he sort of was a bit outspoken towards certain fans, and he had really spoke a lot of negative stuff towards the band, especially he didn't speak fondly towards Jonathan Davis and Fieldy at all. And I haven't really read the whole thing, to be honest. I mean, I've heard one thing, that he had actually heard some allegations where he had called Jonathan Davis's wife a slut, and that he actually slept with any of the other Korn members. Now, that just made me go, what the fuck, you know? I started to lose a little bit of respect towards David. Now let's go back to a little while after the whole Korn Space thing. Now, David had received a DUI. And I think Korn did a report on that, which I heard that David didn't really like that at all. And then recently, there has been some conflict between, sort of tension between David and sort of Cornrow, and expect here. And I've even heard him talk some negative stuff towards the band's sound recently, that it's lacking groove, and that if he were to rejoin, he can restore the groove. After reading this, I'm still losing a little bit more respect towards him. In fact, recently he had posted a status on his Facebook that he had lashed about an admin of the fan site Cornrow, which he had I think he just lashed out at the person. In fact, I think he cussed her out. I think he called the person like a cunt, and that the admin should belong in a mental hospital. I'm like, Jesus, dude, come on. and I just losing so much respect towards David Silveria. I mean, I respect him. I respect for what he did with Korn. I mean, but come on, really? You like the way he's posting things and the way he responds to fans, sort of lashes out. It's just really ridiculous and crazy. And something funny also is that in the midst of all the whole controversy, he's also promoting his new band, Infinica, which I find it very odd. It's just random. Like 1 minute he just posts rants about the Korn sound and the band members and sort of the admins at Korn Row, and all of a sudden now he posts his band Infinica. Now you probably wonder, do you think maybe he's using the whole controversy to sort of promote his band Infinica? It just feels very weird. It's just very odd. I don't really know what his intentions are, but now honestly, to sum this up, I've heard this thing recently from Jonathan Davis, a tweet about if the original 5, Jonathan, Fieldy, Monkeyhead, and David will ever get back together. And Jonathan said probably not. I don't think even the rest of the guys said it. They'll probably never work with David Silveria again. And I think probably not because of the way he's been acting recently. I mean, I sure hope one day that David could reconcile with Jonathan, Fieldy, Monkey, and Head. That way that he can have the original 5. I just feel like I'm losing a sort of respect towards him in general. But yeah, anyway, that's just my topics I wanted to say just about SOPA and David Silveria. Just comment below what you guys think of the subjects that I talked about, and yeah, see you later.